Hey everyone, and welcome back to our 52-week subcontracting series. I'm Akeisha Foster, your GovCon coach, and this week we're covering understanding small business set-asides. Now, I just seen on LinkedIn a small disadvantaged, small disabled veteran-owned small business just got in trouble for the middleman strategy. Right? A lot of people subscribe to it. I tell them if it ain't full and open competition, then you need to make sure your certifications is right because you don't want to get in trouble with the paying it back, losing a contract after you worked so hard to submit that opportunity. Now, what are set asides and why do they exist? The key challenges business face when they're leveraging their set aside and solutions to maximize your subcontracting potential. Then a little practical advice for using the set asides effectively and a call to action to get moving forward. Now, what are set asides and why do they exist? Well, set asides are federal contracting opportunities that are reserved exclusively for small business. It could be a small business, total small business set aside, a partial small business set aside, and that is for to limit the competition, right? So in the next bullet, they help small business compete by limiting competition to qualify small businesses. So you don't have to go against the small, medium, and large, right? Businesses is to limit that. And then, oh, by the way, you got to add in the woman owned, the veteran owned, the hub zone, the 8As and all that. So it's a way to limit the competition. It's to help you get your foot in the door. It's a means to just really help you. So if you're going after woman-owned small business, then all you're going after is woman-owned small, and you're only women-owned small businesses you happen to compete with. It's way better than competing with the medium, the large, the hub zones, and all that. You see what I'm saying? So understanding the nuances of the certifications is crystal clear. So like me, I'm a veteran-owned small business, soon to be service disabled veteran-owned small business because I'm working on my application now. And I'm telling you, it makes a difference. And then I partner with my women-owned small business, right? Because my woman-owned small business, she's focused on the women-owned small. I'm focusing on the veteran. And that I come under her doing less than, she has to do 51% or more because she's the woman owned. I'm a veteran owned, so I'm going to do the 51 or more. You see, so understanding when you're going after those citizens, yes, I'm a woman, but I didn't feel the need to get the woman certification because I'm a veteran and I wanted to partner with other small businesses. And that was a way that I can partner, letting them utilize their certifications depending on what opportunity we're going after. And that made the difference. And then I'm going to tell you why FAR Part 19 outlines set asides and how they are determined and implemented in federal contractings. And I'm always going to give you the resources. So all you got to do is go to the FAR Part 19 Small Business Programs. It's going to tell you about your size standard. That's your NAICS codes. It's going to tell you about everything you need, encouraging but because administration changed, we don't know what's going to change, but always be flexible. Just understanding how they're determined, which ones they are, and everything of that nature. And then always be aware of the SBA, because you come right here and then you can look at all the different opportunities because SBA gonna keep their page updated for you. So the service disabled business, the woman owned, veteran owned, that's the assistant program, the 8A business development program, everything is on here. So you just go and read when you get more time and everything. So I always want to give you the resources for that. All right, next, let's keep it going because, I like to keep the videos short as possible. Okay, now the benefits include increased access to government contracts, support for small business growth, and fostering an economical diversity. That's not a good word right now, but it allows for that. So the diversity in the different businesses, whether it be Asian, Black, whoever, hub zones, whatever. You're disabled. It's meant to keep diversity in the workplace. I mean, in dealing with federal contracts, but I mean, that's no here nor there, and I'm not going to stay on that too long because things are changing. All right, but we just have to be um, positive, optimistic, and then just understanding how to get along. How do we navigate now? And just pivot, just keep pivoting. That's why you got to have all different types of things. Now, most small business lack the understanding of a set aside and its categories. So the solution research different set aside. So like we just talked about the 8A, the hub zone, the service disabled, veteran owned small business, the woman owned small business, and determine which one you qualify for. So you always go check the SBA and SAM to see the eligibility because you're going to have to register in SAM. So you go to SBA, but you're going to have to register in SAM, and your account's going to have to be connected. Now, challenge two, not leveraging partnerships. Like I said, you done went and got all these certifications, but how are you going to leverage those partnerships? You a woman owned, you're a veteran owned, you a this, and that's all good, and you can do that. That can be your method. That's the way you want to choose it. But you want the other business to feel value. I wanted to always be a win-win. So that's why I didn't feel the need to go get the woman on small business certification. Because yes, I am a woman. Yes, I am a minority. Yes, I am disadvantaged. But I wanted to work with other small businesses who had those certifications. And that way they could be the prime on this one. I could be the sub. Or I could be the prime on this one. They could be the sub. And it made it easy, that flow ebbs and flows. So that way it's established those relationships and the teaming so you can feel value from both. You see? So that's the reason why I did that. And then the challenge number three, navigating certification process, the solution. The certification process can be complex. Leverage the was formerly PTAX, now Apex accelerators, the SBA support mentorship programs like the SCORE, the VIP. I think that's veteran in procurement. And then you have the VBOC, that's it, the VBOC for veterans, and you utilize those programs because they're free. And then my personal story was, I've sprinkled it through this session is I understood what I wanted. I wanted to be a subcontractor partner with other small businesses. Yes, I was going to become a prime contractor one day, but that was not my purpose. My purpose was because I was in the military. I traveled a lot. I was command sergeant major, so I'm always gone. I'm always moved. So I needed to work. I needed someone flexible. I needed to be in the back office. So that's the reason why I knew all I needed was my veteran certification. And so, like with Emma, the e-Maryland marketplace, they will have those different requirements on there needing a vet. And they only had to do, look, it was a vet goal for like 5%. So, I'm going after those different opportunities that's going to work for me. So that's why it's important that you understand what works for you, what's not working for you. What is it that you're trying to gain after all that? You know what I'm saying? Understanding, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to work on relationships. I don't want to have to go because if you're the prime contractor, there's different requirements. Now you're answering straight to the government. Now versus being a sub, I'm only answering to the prime. You see, it just made it so much easier. Then it was other team members, and I'm not responsible for everything. So that's why it was important to me. And then when I wanted to build those relationships, and what I learned after going after all those different opportunities for the prime, as a prime, they required more. They required me to have that past performance as a company. And when I first got started, I didn't have that past performance as a company. So it was very beneficial for me to have my certification. However, also only utilize one of my certifications, and that was the veteran owned certification, because I wanted to work with other women-owned small businesses, and then we collaborate. And then if I work for 8-8, then of course the 8-8's the prime, and then because they can get the sole source. So I had different strategies going after different things. So that's one of the key things you need to understand when you're going after these opportunities is which strategy do I use in this event? You see what I'm saying? This one. So that's why it's important that you understand that. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, what I recommend advice for aspiring subcontractors. Okay. Know your NAICS codes and your eligibility requirements, and that's all on the SBA. It's right here. If you go to the SBA, you'll learn all the NAICS requirements, what small business, it'll tell you where to go. And then even also in here, it'll tell you just click on it and you go to it and it'll give you that information that you need. Okay. So that's all you have to do. And then you see it'll take you to the where it is. So you'll know your standard certifications. All right, next we need to talk about, okay, let's go back to it. Okay, now search for set aside opportunities in SAM.gov and subnet. All right, then you want to network with the agencies and prime to see who's actively seeking set aside partners. It's better to get to know the people, I'm telling you. Because how about you actively pursuing this contract, right? And then all of a sudden you'd be like, oh, I really didn't want to work with them. You see, you should have got to know them first to see if this is a good fit for you. So that's why I always say get the networking first, learn the culture, how they work, and then be prepared for the right certifications and compliance documentation. Develop a strategy that aligns set aside with your business growth plan. How quick are you trying to grow? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to self-perform? I mean, all those different things. Because I'm telling you, I just read that a service disabled veteran-owned small business just got in trouble. Okay, and they lost their contract because they weren't eligible for it because it was a protest. So you be aware of those things. Okay. I want to keep the videos short, and I'm going to continue to record more videos and really breaking things down, but I got to keep them in bite sizes because it's just easier for you to and then if you have questions, right? What's one of the questions you still have about set asides? Put it in the comments below. Connect with me on LinkedIn, subscribe to stay with all the updates and anything else. When you're ready to take the next step, join our coaching one-on-one program. Not sure? Book a clarity call and DM me if you want to talk about joining my wait list, and see you in the next training. Take care now. Bye. Let's talk about the importance of having a coach. A coach challenges you, keeps you accountable, and helps you unlock your full potential. And as a GovCon coach, this is exactly what we do for our small business. We provide guidance, strategies, and support needed to navigate the complex world of government contract. And together is how you reach new heights. And the best athletes out there know this: the Simone Biles, the Shakira Richardsons, the Serena Williams. So if you feel like you are ready to take it to the next height, join the group coaching program.